Welcome to Dubai, where dreams meet reality. Known for its iconic skyline, luxurious lifestyle, and groundbreaking developments, Dubai has transformed its coastline into a global symbol of innovation. Today, we'll take you on a journey through the history, present, and future of Dubai's beachfront developments, including Palm Jumeirah, Blue Waters, Maritime City, Rashid Yachts and Marina, Palm Jebel Ali, and Dubai Islands. Let's dive in. So let's begin with history of Dubai's beachfront developments. Dubai's journey from a modern fishing village to a global metropolis is nothing short of extraordinary. In the early 2000s, the city embarked on an ambitious plan to reclaim land from the sea, creating some of the world's most iconic beachfront development. The crown jewel of this vision, Palm Jumeirah.
Palm Jumeirah, one of the amazing engineering marvels you will see throughout the world. The kind of development Dubai's government has planned and delivered with Palm Jumeirah is nothing short of a miracle. It was completed in the year of 2006 based on the idea of palm tree, where you have fonts on which you have multiple villas, and at the crest side you have all the residential and hotel units. There are more than 10,000 residents who are currently staying into Palm Jumeirah itself, and you have more than 30 luxurious hotels over there. You might be knowing about the names of Palm Atlantis, Royal Atlantis. Every tourist who comes to Dubai goes to these places just to understand and see the marvels Dubai's government has completed and designed across Dubai's coastline. And Palm Jumeirah is one of the biggest examples of that. People who bought at the peanuts price at the time of launch of Palm Jumeirah are today trading their properties for a minimum of 3 million dirhams, ranging up to 250 million dirhams as well. And that's the kind of appreciation people have seen over the course of years. And not only Palm Jumeirah, just on the coastline of Dubai, in front of Jumeirah Beach Residences, we have one more community which is called as Blue Water Islands. Everyone must have seen Eye in Dubai, the tallest structure from where you can see the entire Dubai skyline, and which has deviated the Dubai's beachfront development and the market altogether with the kind of numbers that community has shown. In the next slide itself, I'll show you the numbers which these two properties, especially Palm Jumeirah and Blue Water Islands, what was the price they were traded for at the time of launch, and what are the current trading prices of these particular developments which are currently seen into the market. You will see those numbers especially, and that will give you an idea what exactly are the values of Dubai's beachfront developments are currently trading in the market. And this was just a short trailer of what's coming into the future. In this video itself, we'll be discussing about many more projects which are already lined up. Launches are happening over there, and what sort of developments these projects have planned to distinguish Dubai's skyline in terms of beachfront development in the world's map. We're going to understand those, and as an investor or an end user, what difference it will make in your portfolio. We're going to understand these aspects as well. So stay tuned to the last part so that you will understand what exactly Dubai's beachfront development past was, present is, and what the future will be. Let's first understand the economic impact of these beachfront developments on Dubai's GDP, what exactly they have done. Especially when I'm talking about beachfront developments, they're not just about the luxury, but they're about creating a force which is managing and giving so many jobs, thousands of jobs exactly to many people who are coming to Dubai. It's all about creating an asset for the foreign investors, which is bringing billions of dirhams into Dubai's GDP altogether and position Dubai on world's map in terms of global tourism and business hub. Today, when you come to Dubai and when you see the traffic, it's not only the traffic of the tourists who are coming here to Dubai to see the marvels, but it's about the people, the residents who are staying in Dubai, working here and putting their efforts in terms of making Dubai's GDP growing much stronger as well. And it's all tax-free. That's the best part about Dubai's economy, that every single penny you earn in Dubai, you have no taxes against it. and even if there are some taxes in terms of businessmen, it's very nominal than what you see in the world's market. As an individual, for me, if I want to raise my family over here and if I'm investing into a real estate entity, the capital gains or the rental income I earn from my property has zero taxes against it. That makes me more what we say driven to invest into such kind of assets, because it's not something where you're just buying a piece of land or buying a piece of property from some other developer. You are buying an asset which will glorify your entire portfolio and will multifold your investments in the coming years as well. And that's what's making an economical impact by thousands of investors into Dubai's GDP through these developments. Especially, let's talk about numbers. Last year itself, 2024, the tourism contributed for more than billions of dirhams, where more than 16 million passengers, tourists came to Dubai to see the skylines, to have the feel of holiday living in Dubai itself. The real estate value of alone Palm Jumeirah was more than 100 billion dirhams in Dubai's real estate market, and the job creation, the most key aspect for the projects like Palm Jebel Ali, Dubai Islands, they are expected to create more than 100,000 jobs by 2040. Now, when you look at these numbers, they are not just hypothetical numbers. Dubai's government, what they have said earlier and what they have delivered, we all have seen that. We residents, the investors, the foreign people, the foreign investors, they have seen the numbers growing year by years. Many clashes came along the years: 2008 recession, 2014 market correction, 2019, 20, 21, the COVID situation. From each and every situation, Dubai came much stronger than it was before, and it has always proven that they are destined to make this city one of the best cities in the world. And that's what drives me as well to speak very positively about Dubai. And that's what you should also understand when you're making a decision while buying a property in Dubai as well. The unique features about Dubai's beachfront developments are the engineering marvels. When I'll tell you the numbers, what exactly this masterpieces, how exactly they were created, you'll be amazed with the facts you are going to see on your screen. Especially with Dubai's beachfront development, when we talk about Palm Jumeirah itself, it was required to have more than 94 million cubic meters of sand and 7 million tons of rock to build it. Now you understand the kind of strength this particular man-made island is having, which is currently having more than 10,000 residents. It's not easy to have the capacity of these many residents staying in a community. Now, apart from this, the island's crescent breakwater alone is 11 kilometers long and protects the front from strong waves. So the way it was particularly structured to make sure the residents who are staying inside this community will not have any natural calamities hamper their living as well. Let's talk about Blue Waters, where the Ain Dubai is particularly placed. Now, this centerpiece of Blue Waters Island was built with 9,000 tons of steel. That's 25% more than what was required for Eiffel Tower. Its 48 capsules offers a smooth 38-minute ride with unparalleled views of city. When I'm telling you these numbers, why I'm constantly looking at the screen, because I don't want you guys to miss out on the exact facts and the numbers you guys should understand before understanding the Dubai's beachfront development. It's not only about creating skyline and showing it to the world, but it's all about sustainability as well. And these numbers justifies how sustainable these beachfront developments are, though they are man-made islands. So that's a very key aspect to understand for your investors as well and the end users as well. Let's first start with the location of entire Dubai's geography. See, if you see, as we earlier discussed as well, this particular road is your E11, the very first road where you have major traffic in today's state. All the businesses, all the offices, the DWC, WTC, then your business bay, downtown, your Emirates Hills, Al Quoz industrial area, your JLT, Marina, even the Palm Jumeirah is parallel to this particular road. After that, you have E311, which is the next extension of Dubai's geography in terms of residential development. But as we are talking about beachfront development itself, what we discussed earlier was the Palm Jumeirah, which is particularly over here, and this is Blue Waters by Meraas. So these were the two developments which gained a very huge appreciation. Along with, there are some other projects as well, which I'll mention it to you guys. This particular island which you see over here is the development by Emaar. Now you have 24 buildings on this island, all by Emaar Properties. This is a private island where you have all the residential buildings by Elisab, Address, Palace, Vida, and also a new building was launched by the collaboration with Bristol. Now this is a brand from Belgrade itself. So it's into what we say luxury residential apartment buildings, all high-rise, mostly up to 35 close to 42 floors. Now the other part of this development was this particular site, which is called as Dubai Harbour. In the coming year itself, you will be seeing many more buildings which will be delivered on this particular site, where we have Tamak Bay 1, Tamak Bay 2, we have W Residences by Arada, we have Sobha's project over here. So all the mega developers have their projects on this particular land, and this particular island of Emaar Beachfront is directly connected to your final road, which is E11. So because of these particular connectivity efficiencies, the luxury which is provided to the clientele itself, these areas will be the next big thing in Dubai's beachfront development. But today we are talking about what is the future for beachfront development, and that is what we are going to see. As we move towards the old Dubai part, I'll take you to the location of exactly where these three islands are situated to. As you can see on my screen, these are the three islands where the current development in terms of beachfront is happening. This particular area over here is Dubai Islands, totally owned by our Nakheel developer. There are 5 islands altogether. This was supposed to be Palm Jumeirah before, but what they have done is they have reconstructed the entire land parcel, and now they are developing 5 different districts into this area. Further to this video, we'll be discussing about that part as well. Then coming into this particular V shape which you can see is Rashid Yachts and Marina. Now this is an independent development by Emaar, and one of my favorite communities because all low-rise buildings, no high density areas, and very good for end use if someone is looking for a beachfront living experience altogether, with marinas, yacht clubs, Queen Elizabeth ship hotel, and everything inside it. And this is the third masterpiece, which is called as Maritime City. Now maximum land parcel in Maritime City is basically taken by Omniyat. Now Omniyat is known for their luxury. Omniyat is known for their designs. If you have seen the earlier examples, Zaha Hadid building, Omniyat Opus, Omniyat 1, these are very few examples of Omniyat's landmarks which they have created in Dubai's skyline. And now they are coming up with a very new community called as Jumeirah Peninsula B, which is going to be situated on this particular part of this island, where they are going to have high-rise buildings and low-rise buildings in between the park, which will be a combination of green and blue altogether. We'll be seeing what exactly they have started developing over there and how you can be a part of this particular thing as well. But the main part was the location. As you see, the proximity of this particular 3 islands is very close to old part of Dubai. If you see the population of Dubai today, major chunk of that population stays in the old part itself. So now these all people are currently staying in the lease holding areas. Basically, this is entirely leasehold. The apartments, the villas are all leasehold. This is the only land parcel in terms of beachfront development. Opposite to your old Dubai is going to be freehold. So now, especially as an investor point of view, if you buy a unit today, the per square feet road, which is per square feet rate, which is going currently over there, is anywhere in between 2200 dirham per square feet to 2600 dirham per square feet. So when you buy it today and when you sell it in the future after 3 years, let's suppose 4 years, at that point of time the prices will be 4,500 dirham per square feet to 7,000 dirham per square feet. That will be the huge appreciation you will be expecting to these areas, because the supply is very less, supply is not high over there, and that's what will make you gain more appreciation in the future. And these are the only residents who will be shifting to your places by taking mortgages, because at the time of handover itself, the buyer who comes to buy your property is an end user. And if he's coming with a mortgage in his hand or cash, it is always a beneficial deal for you, and that is what's going to happen. Secondly, the proximity of all these three areas from the major business hub of Dubai is very simple. What government is doing is they are creating a Al Shinghada corridor in between the new part of Dubai where you have all the business district and towards this part, so that the traffic which we see today because of the ample amount of cars on the road, it will be minimized, and the residents of these particular islands will be very easy in terms of connectivity feel for them as well. This is where you have downtown, this is where you have Business Bay, and this is where you have DIFC. Surrounding to that you have Jebel Park, and now these are your locations of Maritime City, Rashid Yachts and Marina, and Dubai Islands. Going forward in this video, we'll be understanding what exactly these master plans are giving an idea to you guys is, what are they developing over there, and what will be there for you as an investor and end user. Let's start with very first community, that is Dubai Islands. As we discussed earlier, this particular community, the land parcel is owned by Nakheel. As we can see on the screen, there are altogether 5 islands named by A, B, C, D, E just for the nominations. But the exact use of those particular islands is altogether different. Now, these islands are situated at the mouth of Dubai Creek. This is the creek which is particularly mentioned over here. This creek is in U shape, starting from here, going up till here. Now this is particularly where you have Dubai Creek Harbour and community by Emaar itself. This is where you have Ras Al Khor Industrial Area, and this is going from this particular way and ending towards the sea once again, which is crossing Business Bay. Now this creek is very important because this gives you waterfront views, direct, and water is coming from sea itself, and that gives a very good appreciation against your property. This part of Dubai is the old part. This is the new part where you have downtown, DIFC, Business Bay, all the business districts all together. Now, Dubai Islands are made up of 5 different islands, totaling 17 square kilometers of development area. And Island A has been planned, partially under construction, whereas Island B, C, D, E are currently being repositioned to reflect the market change towards a lower density hospitality destination and the residential communities. This makes sure one thing, that you will not be finding high-rise building into these locations, rather those will be hospitality-based locations with low-rise, any floors anywhere in between G+8 to G+40. Now, this particular Dubai Island structure is under the goal of Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan. Now, what is Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan? As per Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, the goal of Dubai government is to increase the population by double, almost to 5.88 million to 6 million, and these people, they should have the luxury to stay in both the areas. If someone wants to stay into the city area, they have Dubai land. If someone wants to stay into the commercial area, they have Dubai South. And if someone wants to stay into a very new beachfront area, this is the place where these people are going to go. As per Dubai 2040 goals, Dubai government has given very clear notification to the developers who are coming into Dubai Island to develop their properties to construct this entire area next 5 years. So by 2030, approx this area will be fully ready, operational, with all the residential and commercial entities constructed and delivered all together. Now let's understand what are the design principles which are used to construct Dubai Island altogether, where we are going to have distinctive USP for each island. Each island will be specifically given an ideology for the development itself. Second one is ample choices of luxury island resort destination and communities. There will be low-rise density of apartments, there will be villas, there will be hotel apartments for investors, and you will be having a mall over there, golf courses. In the next slide itself, we'll see all these options as well. All the basic construction which we see over there, uniquely themed village course and social clubs, multi-modal connectivity within each island and between the islands. So you will not be having a connectivity issue for all the 5 islands. 5 islands will be accessible to one and each other through the roads in between. Maximize waterfront accessibility and amenities program for inland neighborhoods. So whoever the people who are going to stay over there will be having clear access to the beach, waterfront amenities very greatly. That will impact the rental yields which are going to earn over there, and even the appreciation as well. blue and green oasis island living and enriched waterfront living, recreational and spatial experience. That is what those are which the design principles this particular community is going to carry forward to. Now, what are the key facts? What are you going to have into this community? You're going to have 86 resorts and hotels. That's a very huge number. So this entire island will be dedicated towards this hospitality altogether for the people who are coming in terms of tourism purpose, for them to stay in a very good place, which is a beachfront living experience. You'll be having 21 kilometers of beach length, 9 marinas, and the most important part is on the island itself you're going to have 2 golf courses. One will be 18-hole championship golf course and the second one will be 9-hole golf course. That's a very unique thing to find. If you see the vision plan framework altogether, this is the master plan of entire community of Dubai Islands. You can see onto this photo, you can pause onto the screen and you can read it out exactly what is going to happen in each and every one of the villages. Going forward in the slide as well, I'll explain you for each and every island specifically what is going to happen over there. But if you want to see by yourself, you can pause on the screen and you can see into this. This is how after 5 years this entire community will look like. See, it's a combination of green plus blue. So definitely good for end users, but someone who is coming for investment purpose as well, rental yields will not go below 8 to 9% at the worst cases as well. As we discussed earlier, the land use plan is basically mentioned over here. How much is the total land area? It is 1,862 hectares, whereas number of resorts will be 87. Resorts capacity will be 60. So number of units will be over there are 16,215. So very less as compared to what we have seen in earlier projects. Total number of villas will be 62, and the units with low density are 421 and mid density will be 417. High density units will be 182, whereas residential units altogether will be 33,890. Total number of high density residentials will be 2,580. So now what is the difference? Now there will be some projects will be having high rise building up to G+14 and a cluster of 4 buildings altogether where the density will be higher. There will be some projects where you're going to have lesser density or mid density where the number of clusters cluster in which buildings will be lesser, and on single floor will be having less number of apartments. That is what the density term is basically mentioned over here. And next to that you have the commercial area. How much area is basically dedicated to the commercial parts. The community facilities, parks, open spaces is basically mentioned over here. Let's go further to understand what exactly each and every district is meant to be. Now this is the first island A which was approved. The mall is already under construction over there. This was supposed to be called as Dera Mall, which is even a bigger size than Dubai Mall size. But currently Nakheel is finding a new investor to come over there and to take over the entire project to develop into a world-class amenity providing mall over there. This is the phase where you are going to have beachfront hotel and residential. This side you are going to have Marina Hotel Residential. This side Marina Hotel Residential once again. This is going to be an urban island residential community with townhouses, villas all together, and this is an waterfront residential community where you're going to have low-rise apartments. This is where you're going to have districts, destination art and cultural district. Basically, all the clubhouses, all the parks, all the amenity zones are going to be particular space over here for the residents of this island A. Going forward to island B, over here you're going to have beachfront resorts and hotels. On these 3 sites, you're going to have waterfront hotels and residentials, and beachfront villas are placed. Now these villas are already sold out by Nakheel itself. They are currently under construction, and this is basically the community service. We're going to have school, hospitals for the residents of this particular island B. Going forward to island C over here, what we have over here is basically wellness resort and residential community. The 18-hole championship golf course is going to get placed over here. We're going to have villas. Now this is a family resort, this is an eco resort, and this is the Marina. Now this is a new concept in island C. It's specifically something different and very deep inside the sea level over there. So the amenities you'll find over there are certainly very different from the other 2 islands, more towards the residential use rather than commercial use. Now this is island B. This is going to have your 9-hole championship golf course with sports club, country club and residential community, and this is where you would have boutique marina village. Now this boutique marina village will be including the retail, dining, entertainment, apartments and boutique hotels over there. And the last one is Island E. Now this Island E will be a luxury island community. We are going to have mix of signature estates, luxury waterfront villas with private marinas and clubhouses. So now we have understood what Dubai Island is specifically doing in terms of infrastructure, what they are planning over there. And if you want to know exactly what are the developers who are coming over there to develop their property, because as we have seen in earlier areas like JVC as well or other areas where the entire hold of land is with Nakheel, but they have sold the land parcel to different developers to come and develop their property. So if you are specifically aligned with some specific developer, you can get in touch with us and I will let you know what exactly they are planning in Dubai Islands in terms of their developments altogether. Now this is my favorite community, Rashid, Yachts and Marina. Now why do I love this community? Because the density is very less, the livability is very high, the kind of amenities you'll find over there are going to be very exclusive as compared to what you can see in Maritime City and Dubai Island altogether. It's very good for the end users, I must say, because it's in community by Emaar, and we have seen any community of Emaar, the kind of hospitality, the maintenance taken care by Emaar developer itself is out of this world. Like even it's a simple ideology in the market as well that anyone wants an end user home, they always prefer to go with Emaar because the kind of maintenance, the structures, the amenities, the connectivity or the what we say livability space in terms of your end use purpose is something which is unmatched with Emaar. What is the basic ideology about Rashid Yachts and Marina is it's a new marina where Rashid Yachts and Marina offers convenient hassle-free access to Dubai, accommodating 430 bed berths for yachts, up to 100-meter long wide range of flexible berthing options from single night through the seasonal and annual stays. Now this is the only district, this is the only community which is independently done by Emaar itself, where you're going to have Marina as well. Now, as we have seen in island A, B, C, D, E of Dubai Island, the Marina district's density is very less. So someone who has missed an opportunity to stay in Marina, but right now they wanted to be in a place where Marina amenities will be provided. Rashid Yachts and Marina is one of the very good places. Going forward, we'll see the exact location. It is placed right in the center of Dubai Maritime City and Dubai Island. So very convenient and very exclusive. This is the master plan, what we have seen, and these are all the launched projects. This was the phase 1 which is already launched. Seagate is one of the buildings which is getting handed over this year itself. These are the 5 buildings which are launched this year in phase 2, not this year, last part of 2024 and the first month of 2025. We had 5 launches and there are certain more buildings which will be coming in the coming time. So this is a very good option for the end users specifically. I'm calling out all those end users who wants Marina living, who wants to stay near into a beachfront locality of Emaar. This is the chance to grab the units right now. As I mentioned it to you, this was the phase 1 which is sold out. This is phase 2. The current launch is currently happening over there. 5 buildings already launched, sold out. We'll be having a couple of new buildings over there in the coming time. So this is a very good chance. This is the phase 3. We're going to have direct beach access living. These apartments will be facing directly towards the beach itself, and at the back you're going to have your Marina Club. This is a picture which is not justifying the actual experience, but somewhat like this. The structures are placed. The buildings are G+8 to G+12, so very low density, low-rise buildings, but very spacious layout. On the ground floor itself, there are some buildings that are providing townhouses as well. So someone who wants to stay in a villa or a townhouse specifically, Rashid Yachts and Marina is a very good option for them to consider altogether. Now let's talk about this particular community which we discussed earlier in Maritime City. Now Jumeirah Peninsula Bay and Gardens is a community by Omniyat. Beyond is a group which is a sister company of Omniyat itself. So Beyond comes into an affordable luxury segment of Omniyat where they are developing all the constructions, building for Omniyat brand itself in an affordable range. For someone who is looking to go with Omniyat but can't afford the prices over there, they can go with Beyond altogether. Quality will be same, the construction will be same. Going forward in this video itself, I'll start a video in which Beyond's vision and what they're actually doing over there, what is the building vision, what exactly the master plan is. I'll show you those clips to you so you will understand much better what exactly is happening.
With a refined yet timeless design, RYM pushes the boundaries of tower architecture. Each tower complements the other, creating a harmonious interplay between structure and space. More than just architecture, RYM brings the waterfront closer, infusing every apartment with the essence of life by the sea. The innovative design showcases expansive urban windows and striking facades, an architectural landmark in every sense. From chic 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments to exclusive penthouses with panoramic waterfront views and duplexes featuring private terraces, every element of RYM is meticulously crafted to embody sophistication, elegance, and comfort. We've partnered with HBA, the world's leading hospitality design firm, to ensure every residence optimizes space and exudes luxury. RYM's interiors blend form and function seamlessly. Spacious balconies, vibrant design elements, and fluid indoor-outdoor transitions create homes that inspire. RYM offers an impressive range of exclusive amenities designed to elevate everyday living. A private health club and state-of-the-art gym, serene sunrise and sunset pools, a children's playroom for young explorers, a cozy, inviting coffee shop, and a stunning olive garden, infusing a touch of Mediterranean charm into its outdoor spaces. Beyond RYM is more than a home. It's a reimagining of how life should be lived. It's a statement of elevated living and an emblem of innovation on Dubai's skyline. Welcome to a new benchmark in luxury living. Welcome to RYM.
As you have seen in the video, that is what exactly Jumeirah Peninsula Bay and Gardens and Beyond's developments are planned in that area. As you see, the available options are 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, along with 2 bedroom chalets, 3 bedroom chalets, penthouses and signature collection villas. In this particular community itself, you're going to have all these options, and the best part is payment plan, which is 50-50, which is very flexible, very utilized for the investors who are planning to go in a luxury segment with high-rise building on an island which is currently new into the construction. So that's what exactly is about Jumeirah Peninsula Bay and Gardens. In the future itself, we'll be having many more launches. So someone who is looking for an investment with Omniyat, this is the best option for you to consider, and beachfront option, which will change the entire skyline structure of beachfront development itself. Now, going forward, we are going to discuss the main point of attraction, that is our Palm Jebel Ali. So as you all know, Palm Jebel Ali is the next big venture by Nakheel, which is the next big thing apart from Palm Jumeirah. Palm Jumeirah was a fantastic success all throughout the world, and now Palm Jebel Ali is going to set very different measures in terms of developing the skyline of Dubai. Jebel Ali is twice the size of Palm Jumeirah, and it has 3 entry exits. Why I'm mentioning this point to you guys is because Palm Jumeirah, many of the residents faced an issue because of the single entry. And now what developer is doing, they're creating 3 different entries for this particular island so that the residents will not find an issue in terms of connectivity to the mainland. Now this particular slide will explain you again the Dubai 2040 urban master plan, what are the vision towards this particular development is going to happen over there. As specifically mentioned by His Highness, the population increase in Dubai, what they are expecting is 5.8 million people with 5 urban centers, 5 different areas where the focus is going to happen. And Palm Jebel Ali falls into the area which is the commercial corridor. As we have seen on the location as well, Palm Jebel Ali, right next to that we have Jebel Ali port, which is the 3rd largest man-made port. What government is planning to do over there is they are going to minimize the time of loading and unloading from the ships for the cargo to 40 minutes only, which is normally 1 hour 20 minutes to 2 hours in international market. From there itself, you have your Jebel Ali free zone area and Jebel Ali industry area, where more than 86,000 companies are currently operational. They are currently having their offices set up. From there, the cargo will come towards Dubai South, where Al Maktoum International Airport is there, one of the biggest international airport is currently under construction. So for any business owner who is running their business in Dubai, this commercial corridor will provide ample amount of opportunities to run their business throughout the world. Connection to more than 150 countries, that's the best part. And that is where we have our Palm Jebel Ali project. The vision of the project is very clear. They are going to create 13.3 square meters of land, this entire land parcel size, whereas we are going to have 10.5 million square meters of development, 110 kilometers of coastline. That is very huge. And the number of residents expected over there are 120,000 people with 80 plus resorts and hotels and 90 kilometers of beachfront area. This is basically the master plan. What exactly they are planning to do with entire land parcel is specifically mentioned. These are the font, this is the crest, these are the areas where basically, and every area is basically having their own ideology towards the project as well. As we can see, this is the hospitality crescent on both the sides, where we're going to have resorts, we're going to have hotels over there. This is the sunrise and this is the sunset waterfront promenade. This is the Seagate Towers which are at the crescent. So currently in Palm Jumeirah we have our Royal Atlantis over there. This is the celebration village where we're going to have many entertainment zones, and these are the fonts where we have basically all the villas, 5-6 bedroom villas along with mansion plots as well. So this is very huge in terms of development. What government is planning along with Nakheel is something which is out of this world and will be twice the size of Palm Jumeirah, but the appreciation and the potential for this property will be very high in the future. This is one of the very niche category of beachfront development which is currently available, and someone who is looking for a luxury segment with villas and who missed a chance to invest in Palm Jumeirah, this is the best chance for you to invest in Palm Jebel Ali. Now with this development itself, the ecology targets for this particular islands are also, so the basically marine life, reefs should not be hampered. So what they're doing is, wherever they are facing such issues where they felt that marine life will be disturbed, they have re-diversified that particular area to make sure the development happen in a very scenic way where marine life will not be disturbed at all. This is the master plan which we can see on our screen. This is the spine, these are the fonts on which we have our villas. This is crescent A, B, C, D, E. This is your crown, and this is the trunk. So it looks like a palm tree, palm leaves, and the construction where we have one gate over here, second gate over here, and this is the third gate. So now you have 3 access entry points over here, and right in front of that we are going to have our Marina District 2.0, huge marina as we compare to the current Dubai Marina. We'll see it with the last phase as well. This is the spine, so you can see the kind of construction which will happen over here. It is going to happen in this particular way. Villas on this side, mansions at the exterior part, and this is where you're going to have low-rise residential development and mansions at this particular side at the ground level. This is a photo to justify you how exactly they are planning to set apart the villas into the fonts as well. The distance is very huge in between, almost 60 to 120 meters, and there will be plants, so it will be very green inside and blue outside. and every villa will have their private beach access, to be very honest with you. This is another slide where you can see the beachfront development's future. This is the trunk, so as I mentioned to you, you'll be having low-rise development over there. So this is how they are planning it: green plus blue. Now again and again I'm mentioning these 2 points to you, and every single master plan has the same thing. Dubai's vision is to convert this city into a green and blue area where people will not feel that they're in the desert, rather than they will feel that they're having the time of their life and the kind of lifestyle they're going to procure over here itself. And this is the main slide. This is how Dubai is going to look like in 2040. Palm Jebel Ali, the Jebel Ali port, Jebel Ali industry area, Jebel Ali free zone area. This is the commercial corridor which I was talking to you about. These are World Island. This is where you have your Palm, Dubai Islands, Maritime City, and your Rashid Yachts and Marina. This is Port Al Emaar. This is where you have your Burj Al Arab, and this is your Palm Jumeirah with Marina. And this is how huge the Marina District 2.0 is going to be, and this is the end line of Dubai. So Dubai starts from this side, Dubai ends on this side, and this is where the entire geography of Dubai will be set. So now this is a call for all the investors or the end users that this is a very perfect time for you guys to enter in the market. This is a very perfect time for you guys to understand what exactly is happening, because the growth is phenomenal. The development is something which is out of this world. So rather than regretting in the future that I was not able to be a part of this, right now you can choose whether you should cherish this moment and be a part of it, or regret later. And anyways, we are always there to help you guys.
Thank you so much for your support to our channel, guys. So we'll keep on posting such informative, detailed videos on Dubai real estate, so that you could get an idea of what's going on in the market, how the market will rise, and how your money will multiply. Thank you so much again for your kind support to us.